Okay, so we are now upon the Pena weight division, and this is pretty exciting.
Yeah, we've got Justin Rader, who's a new black belt.
That's right.
In the finals already.
He did not have an easy path to get here either.
No.
He had a tough morning, but I think he looked pretty in control for just about all of his matches that I remember.
Yeah, from what I saw, he was on top, kind of controlling the pace and the momentum of the matches.
I think one of the things that Rader has that really benefits him is his wrestling background. You can see it just in the way he stands. He's a wrestler, I think maybe first.
Yeah.
Or at least historically first. Of course, now his jiu-jitsu is awesome. But
there he goes.
You called it exactly.
Very good. Yes, we're going to need a very fast shot, but you know, the rules here is that they've got to be touching. They've got to have a grip to sit guard. You can't flying guard jump. So if he does that, Rader's able to back away with no penalty to him, and if it keeps happening, they'll actually penalize Holanda. So there's got to be a little closing of the distance. There it is. He's going to try to get that leg through there.
One of the other subplots here I think that we have is, Carlos Holanda, Esquisito there in the black rash guard, comes from Checkmat, right? He's a very powerful team. In fact, Checkmat, for those, again, a little bit of history here in context, Checkmat's won the past, I think, 2 Nogi World Championships. They've taken home the team title. So he's got that going for him. But Justin Rader comes from Oklahoma, right? Traditionally speaking, the center of the United States like that is not like a hotbed for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu activity. Of course, we've got some great talent that comes out of there once in a while, but it's not, top on the radar. So for him to be here in his first tournament as a black belt, pretty big deal.
Yeah, it's awesome. It doesn't hurt either that his coach is in the finals just a few weight classes higher. So
sure, Rafael Lovato
Jr.,
yeah.
Oh no! Oof, what a scramble. Almost kind of went Rader's way, then went Holanda's way, then went Rader's way. And from the look of it, I don't know, but maybe now that is question. Are they going to give a takedown or no?
Both of these guys have been competing forever, right? But I think if you had to say, again, who has the edge in terms of veteran status, it would be Esquisito.
Yeah, he's been at this level before, so Rader's first time being in a big tournament at black belt in the finals, so this is new territory for him as far as nerve-wise goes, even, and he hasn't fought these guys yet.
Yeah. Looks a little frustrated.
Yeah.
By that.
Yeah. Holanda's looking for a calf slicer. He's trying the calf slicer right there.
But it's not really there, is it?
It's hard to finish from that position.
Yeah.
You gotta get the guy off his foot. One advantage for Holanda, and I am guessing that they gave him an advantage for that arm lock.
It was pretty fast.
Yeah, it was very fast. That could
be a problem.
Play a major role in this match. Yeah, and I think Justin Rader has some legitimate complaint on that one. I like that underhook. I would like to see him pass his knee to the far side now, right across the stomach. But
pull that foot through.
Yeah, he kind of put it. Now he almost in the leg leg drag pass here. And here goes Holanda, showing some very good strength right there.
Yeah.
To lift himself up off the floor.
So at some point, you know, I mean, I'm of course picturing myself in Rader's position, and again, you see this puzzle in front of you, right below you, and you have to figure this thing out.
Yes.
And almost nobody figures this puzzle out. What are the things that can happen? What can he decide to do? Like, okay, so I'm over it. I'm gonna go. I gotta do something different.
Yeah, he could decide to try to get the match to the feet, so he could sit guard. He could look just to do what he's doing now, and that's really just get Holanda to turn to all fours. Even if he recovers guard, he may get an advantage for that type of play. So instead of thinking about passing, he might just be thinking about racking up a few advantages.
Yeah.
And then, you know, getting ahead on the scorecard with that. Perhaps going for a foot lock or two to, again, get an advantage, a couple advantages. And then all of a sudden, you don't have to pass the guard if you can win with those advantages.
Well, fair play to Rader, because I know I would not know what to do here. Oh, let me ask you that. What would you do here, Sean?
Well, you know, when he steps into the middle, I like that when he steps in the middle. See this right here?
Split through the, yeah.
Except I like when that knee's in the middle to make a same side underhook and then actually take the knee to the other side and do a cross knee through the middle pass. But much easier for me to say it out here.
Right, yeah.
And there's those legs hanging out in there.
That is some noteworthy flexibility.
Yeah.
Not many people can do that.
And yeah, right here, like if he can put Holanda on all fours, he may be able to score an advantage for an almost pass. Back into this near calf slicer position.
What exactly is Holanda working for there? I mean, I can think of a couple things, but I'm not sure I really figured that out.
Yeah, he's trying to suck that arm through and prevent the pass at the same time. But if he pulls that arm through in relative good shape, he's gonna have an omoplata, yeah. Maybe Rader could go for a rolling toe hold here. That might be an idea.
A Hail Mary towards the end.
Yes. He needs to get another advantage. He's got to be careful about letting him get on top. There we go. And although that looks like it's probably a little painful, there's nothing blocking Holanda's right hip from coming up off the floor. So
relieving the pressure.
Right. That takes away a lot of that pressure. You might want to try a rolling toe hold on Rader's left side, because a rolling toe hold, usually the guy can't get on top. You just roll through with it, give it a whack, and if it doesn't work, you just come right back to the standing position.
Which could be good for Rader right now.
Yeah, exactly. Any turn of anything where he can get it back to the feet or have a scramble, score an advantage, those are all good. It's all good news for Justin Rader.
Because Esposito, I mean, clearly does not look too uncomfortable.
No,
right
he's
here.
even smiling. You know? He is smiling. He's got a death grip on Rader's right side, and he just can't even get his arm out.
I don't like to, suggest that somebody's stalling, but this is potentially a position to buy time, is it not?
It is. He's like Rader was trying to get out of there, but now we might be close. I'm not sure. Holanda might have got penalized. So we'll see.
We'll have to see. It looks like we were going into one of these rough decision situations.
We are. We definitely are. Rader thinks he won. Holanda thinks he won.
A little bit of showmanship here.
Yeah.
Where the refs convene and confer, and let's see what they decide.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tied right across the board.
And they give it to Rader. Whoa.
Wow.
You know, I think that Holanda got passivity, right? Or did they both get? They both must have got passivity. They both had -1s, right?
Well, I think it's probably safe to say that Justin Rader from Oklahoma was working harder.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision right there.
Okay, guys, I'm here with champion Justin Rader. Good job.
Thank you very much, sir.
Your first competition at black belt?
My second, sir. Yes.
Your first gold medal?
I won the American Nationals Nogi as well.
Okay, your first Nogi Worlds.
My first Nogi Worlds, yes, sir. Thank you.
So how hard did you train for this competition?
Unbelievably hard. We trained really hard, 6 to 8 weeks. Cut my weight down. It was a long, hard cut, but I got it done, and it all paid off, so I'm really happy about that.
It looked like a tough match. How frustrating was his guard?
Man, he is really flexible. You know, it was hard to pass. I kept pushing the pace the whole time, always looking for the takedowns, always looking for the pass. I'm not, you know, I don't like to just sit there, grab hold of something, and just kind of sit there. I keep the pace pushing the whole time. That's how we train, and that's why I believe I was able to come out on top this time.
Well, those are the type of competitors that we love to see.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you very much, sir. Oh, I'd like to thank, can I thank some people? I'd like to thank Lovato Jiu Jitsu and Ibero Jiu Jitsu, my coaches, Salo, Shanji, and Rafael Lovato Jr. I'd also like to thank all my friends and family back at home, all my training partners. Thank you guys so much. I'd also like to thank my high school wrestling coaches, Andy Howington and Matt Myrick. Couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. I'd also like to thank On the Mat and Lucky Gee for sponsoring me. Thank you very much.